Team Carl or Team Lindsay? Was Lindsay expecting too much or was Carl avoiding responsibility? By the way, my name is Zoe, not Zoe, and this is my Bravo breakdown. Now, I just want to preface by saying that this was my first time watching a full Summer House season. So I'm kind of a newbie to the cast. Like, I don't have any background information on any of the cast members. I just know from what I've seen this season, and from what I've seen, I actually felt bad for Carl, which differs a lot from like the opinions I've seen on Twitter. But from, again, just seeing what I'm seeing this season, I felt like I could relate to him, with him like, you know, figuring out what he wants to do in his career, like kind of being in a transition, because that's where I'm at in my life. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not the only one in this position. So like, it was kind of nice to see that. And then the fact that Lindsay kept pushing him, like, and then saying things like, oh, I'm attracted to a man with ambition, and I want to, you know, like all these things that were putting so much pressure on him, like months away from a wedding that they're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars for. And then, you know, she wants to have babies right away, you know, obviously have a house. So that means uprooting out the city. So like all these responsibilities and things that she kept pressuring him on. And when he was giving her like feedback on like ideas he had, she kept shooting them down. And I mean, at the end of the day, obviously they weren't compatible. Like, he wanted a woman that was a little more softer, not quite as blunt. She wants someone who's more ambitious, like, I guess, more goal-oriented. But like I said, yeah, I felt bad for him, because I felt like she was being harsh. She wasn't giving him space to like figure things out, figuring what he wants to do next. And I also feel like one of the most damaging things she did was accuse him of being on drugs. And I'm like, you're accusing the man you're about to marry, who's in like going through recovery. You're accusing the man you're about to marry, who's going through recovery, of doing drugs on a national TV platform. And I was like, I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh. And he's like, he's saying he's not on anything. And like, she keeps accusing him. I'm like, this does not look good. Like, none of it looked good. I feel like, you know, there's like a lot of dislike for Carl for how he ended the engagement. Yeah, it is messed up to, you know, have your fiance break up with you on TV, but maybe he was just at his breaking point. Let me know your thoughts. Like, what do you guys think about the whole Carl and Lindsay situation? Do you agree with me, or do you see it in a different way?